Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Ralph.
I'm Mom.
I'm Matt.
I'm Grammy.
Oh, I'm Dad.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys, and we want to thank you for stopping by. We just got back into the house. Grammy had made, we've got bacon and something called cornmeal mush. Now cornmeal mush, it's just like cornmeal and water, and she puts it in a loaf and slices it and fries it. So that's what we're having for breakfast. Today is Sunday. Sunday is normally just family day. Sometimes, like in summertime, we do need to work on Sundays. Dad will get orders for tomatoes or like corn on Mondays and he'll make us work. But whatever, Sunday has always been our family day. We're gonna sit down, have some breakfast, and then we're gonna relax. If anyone was curious, my breakfast, very delicious. So you may have heard me mention it's our day off. Yeah, you can't do that. So I came out to the greenhouse. I just wanted to check on things. We're getting a little drying out right here. It's nothing too major. We might have to come back and take care of it later, but it should be okay. Well, what are you doing in there? So since we don't have a lot going on, it's a really good time to come and check out our greenhouses. As you can see, our onions are really starting to grow. They're getting a lot of height. We'll actually trim our onions as they get a little bit older. When you trim them, it pushes more growth out, makes them stockier, and that helps our onions a lot when we're selling them in the farm market. If you guys have been following the channel for a little bit, especially during greenhouse season, you'll know that we plant a lot of our sales in these 512 plug trays. As you can see, we have some basil, we have peppers, we have yellow bell, sweet Italian peppers, and we even have some revolution. And that's a big contrast to what we plant for ourselves. Now right here we have a couple different varieties of peppers, and we plant them all into these 98 cell trays. And as you can see, for example, our snack mix peppers, look guys, they're starting to poke out of the ground. It's really nice to see. The germination on these was 4 days. So from 4 days from seeding till now. And we're starting to get a nice stand on our pepper trays. So I know this may be a little random, but we're actually in the greenhouse the next day. I wanted to show you how well these peppers germinate from day to day. You just saw I went over those peppers and they're starting to poke out of the ground. Well, look at them now.
Andrew, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be filming today.
I know, Ralph, I'll put the camera away. I just wanted to show them how much the peppers have grown.
Okay, just making sure.
Now I've had a lot of people ask, why don't we do all our sales varieties into the 806s or the 48 cell trays that we sell out of? Now just for us, we plant many different varieties of peppers, tomatoes, cabbage, broccoli, so on and so forth. However, for our sale varieties, we plant even more. Tomatoes, for example, just us, we may plant 10 varieties of tomatoes altogether. That's between the heirloom varieties we plant and the other varieties. Now for sales, I think we plant like 26, 27 varieties of tomatoes. And the reason why we don't do them all into 806s is because that would take up a lot of room. However, if we do them into the 512s, it saves us a lot of space in our germination greenhouse. Now this technically is our day off. We don't really do too much, but I did notice some of the flats of peppers, they look a little dry, so I'm gonna hit them with some water really fast. Now I went so fast over those peppers, to you guys it may have seemed like I didn't even water them. We're just trying to keep the soil moist. We don't want to drown our peppers. Remember guys, they're really young at this stage. They don't have a firm root base to soak up all that moisture. So we're just trying to keep them wet for now. You know, before I finish, look for example, this tray, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells that don't necessarily need water, but you got 2 in the back and then this one up here. That's why I'm going over them very, very quickly. Like I mentioned, you don't want to drown your plants, you just want to make sure they have enough water. You got to make sure you get those edges. The edges are the easiest for the air to get at, and that will dry them out much, much faster. Now what is going on over here? I got here when you did, I don't know.
I'm invisible. I'm like John Cena. You can't see me.
So what is going on over here, Ralph?
Well, we got a new toy to test out.
Let me tell you something about this boy, Ralph. He's like a jack of all trades. He helps us on the farm, and then he also works for our cousin's lawn care business. How do you like spend all this time working?
I don't know. I'm just that good.
Look, that's all we needed, an extension cord for Ralph to be able to chop the limbs off this tree.
It works pretty good. All right, we're taking this one.
So do you like your new toy that you just got?
I mean, it's free. I'm not going to argue it's free.
This is the Veggie Funkles in my Aunt Rhonda's house. And Tyler, he works over at the neighbor farm and he runs his own little lawn care business. Well, he does lawn care, tree trimming and all that. So he was just trimming his mom's tree for him. But I just wanted to check and see what was going on. I wanted to come back down here and check on our plants, make sure everything was nice and watered. Everything looks pretty good. The cabbage, broccoli, all our stuff doesn't seem too dry. And here are some of our later broccoli, cabbage, and kohlrabi varieties for sales that we're gonna be selling here soon. This Taurus is probably gonna be our breadwinner. It is a 100-day cabbage and it has looked stunning from seed till now. So hopefully this translates into the field. This will be a good crop of cabbage. Something that I cannot stress enough for you guys, if you're doing things like cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, you need to do plantings of them. Even if you have a small garden, plant a few plants, get more plants later on, plant them. Because once you go through and harvest your crop, except for broccoli, sometimes you can get some side shoots. But with cabbage, when you chop that head off, or with cauliflower, when you chop that head off, it's just wasted space. So that's why we do a lot of plantings. We've helped a lot of customers in our area when it comes to buying plants, and we always try and tell them what we do as farmers. Now, it may not always work out as easily for them. I just like to say my dad's like a cheat code. He has a lot of experience. So we try and help as many people as we can, and that's something we've learned. The plantings helps out a lot for the local people in our area. It is a beautiful day out. The horses are all out grazing. You can see the cows. I don't think you can see them, but they're on the other hill over there. They're all out grazing. It's just a beautiful day. Now, the farm market is closed on Sundays. We were on our winter hours, which was Wednesday to Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 4. But now we're moving over to our summer hours, which will be Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 4. And because flowers are so important to us, we actually are open 7 days a week in May. I think on Sundays it's 12 to 4. I think that's what we're open. Yeah, I think it's 12 to 4. Now, if you guys watch the videos for any amount of time, it gets pretty obvious that family is pretty important to us. That's why we usually have Sundays off, because this is family time. And the reason why it's nice to have a day like this, our family lives together. We all live close. We work together. Sometimes we eat meals together, so we're always with each other. And for a lot of families, that's kind of difficult, being all together all the time. But we work really hard to keep everybody close, to keep everybody happy. And that's why, even though we're always together, you know, we're eating, we're working, we're on vacation, we still like to have a day off just for family time. It just feels different. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's why we like these days. And it's hard for me to put it into words because it's just something we've always done. It's just the way we've always been, you know, we always eat meals together. We're just always together. Yeah, and yeah, there may be days when some family gets on your nerves, but guess what? They're family. We get over it. Here you go. Here's the greatest example of family time. Look over here. You've got Dad And then you've got Mom sitting here. And then you've got Grammy right here. All right, guys, well, this is where we're gonna end the video today. I wanna thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.